Halfway between China and San Francisco, our next guest, a British sailor participating in a round-the-world race that is still going on, was knocked off the yacht.
So panic struck his crewmates as they frantically searched for him.
We have a man overboard. We require immediate assistance. We are trying to locate the casualty, but we do not have a visual. We require further assistance from him.
Oh my goodness, Andrew Taylor floated alone in the cold, rough North Pacific for an hour and a half.
Well, he joins us now with his incredible survival story. Good morning, Andrew. Thanks for being with us.
Good morning, Anna.
Well, I mean, paint the picture for us. What are the conditions like, and explain how you even went overboard?
It was pretty tasty at the time. We had 10, 12 metre swells. The wind was 30, 40 knots, gusting 50, 60. We were getting pretty wet. The waves were crashing over the boat as we were working right up on the bow. I was helping make a sail change with our skipper, Sean. We were working really closely together. And the boat was kind of doing this, and at some point it did that. Sure. And 1 minute I'm on the boat, the next minute I'm in the water. There was nothing in between. Bang, gone.
And the video we're looking at here is of the recovery at an hour and 40 minutes after you had fallen overboard. When you fell overboard, there's an elaborate system where they're able to mark exactly where you went. So they turned around and came back, and you weren't there.
Yeah, part of our procedures is to put a mark on our plotter so the boat can come straight back to where I go in the
Where were you?
water. They got back to where I had gone in, and I wasn't there. They thought I was drifting on maybe a 1 or a 1.5 knot current, so they started a search pattern. But the currents were much stronger. I was drifting further away. I was already a mile away by the time they got back to the mark.
And the weather conditions are getting worse by the moment, too. You're starting to be pelted with hailstones. What's going through your mind at this point?
The first part of the time in the water was thinking, right, I need to get myself ready for recovery, and I need to look after myself and make sure everything's working, and check my life jacket and check my suit and make sure I'm kind of okay, and wait for the boat to come back. Once the storm hit and the sea conditions changed, things changed for me, and it was about survival, and it was about, just trying to preserve myself as long as I could. And
sure. And luckily you were wearing a dry suit, because the conditions, in addition to the fact that you're in the middle of an ocean storm, it's 9 degrees above zero. And because the swells are so high, after about, 100 meters or so, they couldn't see you.
They lost sight of me really quickly in the big waves. I was gone 100 meters. They couldn't see me. After quite a bit of time in the water, I got an AIS beacon which transmits my position to the boat. And I turned it on pretty quickly when I went in the water. And at some point much later on, I checked it, and I turned it off and I turned it on again. When I turned it back on, it registered straight away with the satellites and transmitted my position to the boat, so they knew exactly where I was.
I guess this world yacht race is 40,000 miles and takes 11 months to complete. Something you're going to do again?
Yeah, Clip Around the World Yacht Race is an incredible experience. I've been on the boat since June now, and we get back home on the 12th of July. I get to see my family again. I haven't seen my parents or my daughter for over a year now. It's an amazing experience. I will definitely sail around the world again. Whether I'll do it this way or not, it's a different matter.
So you're still in the midst of the race. You just mentioned your family. The day you fell in was your mom's birthday.
Yeah, that's a tough one, actually. I do remember that about halfway through, but as well as being tough, I think it was a good thing, because that suddenly gave me quite a lot of strength, actually. And I do remember saying to myself, I'm not going to die today on my mum's birthday. That's not going to happen. Not today.
And you know what? Your mom wound up with the best present possible.
Oh, thanks.
Here you are to tell the story. Andrew Taylor, thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Amazing.
Pleasure. Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you.
Stay on the boat.